Welcome to the Empty Netters Podcast. Can you believe what this has become?
There was a full 48 hours where I felt like I was like literally Superman.
Jumbo loves playing Fortnite, so he gets on the sticks.
Did TR show you the sauna cycle, or was that already?
No, I invented that.
Almost a year now that I haven't taken a body check. That's kind of nice.
So we are back. We are horned up, and we are going deep.
Finished tonight with some chicken fingers and a few Guinnesses, ran into you guys, and that's where this pod came to life.
Ice is ready, and we're back with another episode of the Empty Netters Podcast, brought to you by BetMGM. I am one of your hosts, Dan Powers. We got Dr. Watkins back on the sticks.
Hello, everybody.
And we got CP over here in a pretty crazy fit.
As always.
Show us your fit.
I was going to wait, but dude.
Oh, you can wait.
That's all right.
I mean, do you think we were going to be able to talk on this show and act like you're not wearing something crazy?
You got to talk to the mic because I'm too far away.
Chris has a bunch of Fanatics Fest stuff on, and it's pretty sweet. The jacket's really
I like the
They
jacket.
just sent it to us.
It feels like a NASCAR jacket.
Yeah. Especially that part. Look at that. That's a checkered flag if I ever seen one.
It's serving old Pepsi can from the 90s
That's a good service.
as you drink.
What's on here?
New
Is this a
Pepsi can.
skull?
Are you an idiot?
I just put it on. I didn't really look.
Yeah, what's interesting is it looks like a skeleton, but he's also absolutely jacked.
And
Like it's
looks-
a skull, but the body
Oh,
is,
that's the
is
subway.
like lean and mean.
he's like crushing the subway.
Yeah.
Oh, he's also hooping.
Yeah, he's hooping. He's holding the top. It's like he's riding. He's straddling and
Oh,
riding
yeah,
a
like
subway
like
car.
the sandworm.
A little bit. Yeah, he is.
Lisa
sort
no
of,
gaib.
he is sort of shy-haluding that.
He's got the just his championship ring, maybe.
He's got Tim's on.
got
a-
Timberland.
Oh, those are
Timberland.
Tim's. Those are wow.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're looking at this upside down, but your
Did you-
inability
the
to
one train.
identify anything on
I've taken
this
the one
shirt
train before.
is
like-
remarkable.
It's like when you give a kid a picture book and you're like, point to the owl.
Like, what's happening?
No, that's a frog.
The
This is
Statue of
pretty cool
Liberty is
shirt.
in the W of
Yeah.
New York, which is cool.
I dig it.
Oh.
Why don't you sit down?
Have a seat.
But it's great. It all looks great. All looks great.
Extremely sick.
Folks, we got a fun episode for you today. Massive news. Stevie Y has stepped down. So we're going to get into the Yzerplan, or what should have been. We're going to do some NHL newsprint action, checking out what's going on in the world. Then we're going to play a little bit of Fraud Watch and Top Hits
Yep.
and a blind ranking. Let's just jump right into Steve Yzerman.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything other there's nothing to do other than Steve Yzerman steps down as GM of the Red Wings, and this is tough.
Dude, I have a thought. I've always said the only example I can come up with to give you guys right now is expressions. I love cool idioms.
Yeah.
And I love thinking about the first time it was said, where somebody was like, dude, complain. I use this one all the time, but someone's like, complain, and they'll probably help you. And they go, are you sure? And they go, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And I was like, whoa, great idiom. You're right. The squeaky wheel does get the grease. And sometimes I think we do things as a society like for the first time, and then we think we're getting away with it, but then we do it so many times that it's not real anymore. So for example, so-and-so has stepped down. The first time someone was clearly fired and they went, dude, just say you're stepping down. It probably worked. Because we went, whoa, he stepped down. And now I cannot fathom why we still put on this charade. When he goes, I've stepped down. I'm like, well, you were fired. And literally, why did you say I stepped down when we all know you were fired?
This one's especially tough because he's stepping. They go. He's stepping down. He's going to transition to being an advisor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's like not even a real role.
Yeah, of course not, Dad. Of
mean,
They're
course not.
protecting that ego.
And why
Yeah.
would you give him a real role after what he's done in his real role?
I feel duped. I will put a hand up. I have been so defensive of Steve Yzerman over the course of this program that we host here. And even with every misstep, I was like, I believe something is going on here. But as you know, or I would hope you would back me up, over the past 2 years, I've been like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Every deadline and every summer, I think the Yzerplan is going to materialize, and then nothing happens, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know how to defend you anymore.
That's what we said, dude. There is no Yzerplan.
Yeah. So this has just felt like a long time coming, frankly, and I just don't get, though, what teams are doing when Dylan Larkin requests a trade. Mm-hmm. That had to have been a big piece of these wheels starting to move, right?
Oh, from front office.
Yeah.
Going, yo.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's right.
And it's then like you let him draft. You let him go through an entire free agency.
Yeah.
And do nothing but sign Victor Arvidsson. And then you go like this, now you're fired.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wouldn't it have been nice if you were already thinking about this to give someone else a shot to do that drafting and to do the free agents signings or attempts?
Yeah. And I think you can't tell him. I don't think, because my fear, Dan, was going to be when did Dylan ask for that trade? Pretty mid-June or something?
Yes. No.
No, we were. No, it was early June because we were in Carolina when that happened.
Yes.
I think we were
that's
game
correct.
2.
Yeah.
It was right before
So
game
what
2.
What I was going to say was it's kind of a tough ask to hire someone 2.5 weeks before the draft and 3 weeks before free agency starts and go, trade Larkin, get ready for the draft. You know, that's just a big ask, I think. Maybe someone could do it, but that would have felt like a lot for me, to the point that I almost wish you would tell him, you go, hey, dude, you're fired, but we need you to get your shit together and help us draft and trade Larkin. But that wouldn't have worked either.
Yeah.
So I think they were just fucked, and you were praying that you go, Stevie, you're here forever. We need your best draft of all time. Yeah. And then you try to get your best out of him, and then you unceremoniously cut his head off right after that.
Here's a take. I feel like when, and this is going to be a contradictory take because there's a great example of this not being how you should operate that happened a couple months ago. I hate the way you're sitting and looking at me. I'd like you to change everything you're doing. The way your hands are folded and the way it feels like we're in a deposition.
I actually, right before you said that, felt so good. I literally was like,
I'm sorry.
I'm actually so comfortable, and
wow.
Sometimes I'm fidgety. This is amazing.
I'm sorry.
Like I'm potting at my best right now.
I'm sorry.
Objection.
Yeah. And then you said that.
I'm sorry. It's just like it felt like we were in court. You know.
Why don't you put your hands behind your head?
Now, yeah.
Now you look chill.
Now you look chill.
But then now you're way too far from the mic.
Yeah. No. All right. It's a little bit better. I think that when someone requests a trade, you should do it immediately.
You should trade them immediately?
How about this take? Okay? Hear me out. The longer you wait, the more people are able to talk about it. The more fucking journos are allowed to write their stupid little article about what you could get. The more idiot creators like us get to make videos that's like, here's what you could get for Dylan Larkin. Don't let a bunch of narratives start about what the value is, this, that, the other. Just start fucking slinging deals, dude. If Dylan Larkin called me and went like this, hey, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I just want a new start. I want a new change. I want to go chance to win. I go like this. I'm absolutely bummed, dude, but I understand. I hang up that phone. I pick up another and go like this. I got Dylan Larkin on the block. What can you give me?
Yeah. I think, and you're going to have to try to remember which one this was. I believe it was either Johnny Hockey or Kachuk Huberdeau.
Uh-huh.
But we both don't like the boys club of GMs for the RFA shit. Like, that seems stupid. What I do love and respect is it was one of those big trades. I forget which one. The trade got done out of fucking nowhere. And then there were all these reports where the GM of whichever team it was like, yeah, they told me. I said, please don't tell anyone because it goes to hell. I started calling GMs. Here are my offers. Please don't tell anyone. And no one did because they all could have killed me with the leverage, but we respect the game and they kept it quiet. I love that. And that's what I would have done here. As soon as Dylan called, I would have gone, understood. I will do everything in my power to get you somewhere you're happy. please have your team not leak this to the press with your 3 teams. Tell me your 3 teams.
Yeah.
I don't need the whole world hearing that you will only go, just tell me, I will handle, you will get traded. That's what should have happened.
Well, I mean, I don't really get what you're saying, pal. Like, you were literally just saying that you think GM should try to make trades. I'm like, yeah, I agree. I understand you're saying that you don't want people to leak stuff, but like that, I don't think that's not the point that I was trying to make. I'm trying to make a point that's like, what are you waiting for? I would be Billy Bean on deadline day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, start fucking getting shit going, dude. Because all this draw out and then the way that you handle it where you're like, oh, I'm not going to get fleeced here. I'm like, well, dude, you start talking about getting fleeced. That's how you get fleeced.
Yes.
Just like do your job. Like get shit working.
I bet he was. I bet he made some phone calls.
I doubt it, pal, because it is July 15th.
I love the idea of your like Dylan Larkin tells Yzerman that and he's like, okay. And then just hasn't done anything.
I legitimately think that that's possible.
It is what happened so far.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it is what has happened. It's been a month and a half, pretty much.
He did say there's no guarantee he can do it, though, right? Remember, he came out and was like, he's on a contract.
I think that was kind of the arrogance of like, I'm not going to get strong-armed. And I'm like, well, your captain and first-line center doesn't want to play for your team.
Yeah.
So you've already been strong-armed. So fucking do something, dude. It's like, I almost respect it more when people are like, it's a way different situation. But when the Rangers traded for Patrik Kane, we talked about it for so long, they got fleeced because he was like, I will only go to the Rangers. But it's like, at least you made a fucking trade, dude. And now you can move on and try to figure something out.
Yeah.
That is way different here because Dylan Larkin is massively under contract. He's 29 years old and is a star player in the league, in my opinion.
The tricky thing, though, is the fans, or I think at least, fans lose their shit over a bad trade. So if you go, I just got to get Larkin out of here, and then it gets announced, like, Dylan Larkin has been traded to the Wild for a bag of pucks. You go, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, sure.
Versus Dylan Larkin is just still on the wings, disgruntled, but you as a fan go, whatever, we still have Dylan Larkin. And then if Dylan Larkin holds out because he's like, I said trade me, then the fans are like, fuck you, Dylan. Instead of like, fuck you, Steve, for trading him for pucks.
Yeah, that's a great take for self-preservation, but like I just don't think that's the way to do a good job here. Again, I don't know shit. I'm talking about the movie Moneyball here and playing FIFA manager mode. But genuinely, I don't think I've ever seen it go well when people play this game. When the GM is speaking about a player, now we're talking about trades with specific people, but like when a GM is talking about a player who doesn't want to be there, it's just always messy to me. I'm like, just make a deal, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's stopping you Dylan goes like this, here are my 3 teams. I would immediately sit down with myself or my team and go, this is what I will do this for. And listen, to your point, this is maybe exactly what he did. But I would go, okay, Wild this, Florida this, Vegas this. And I would call all 3 and go, I have Dylan Larkin. This is exactly what I want. Do not pick up the phone and talk to me again unless you can do this or unless you have a rebuttal. Goodbye. And I would go, let's see. And then I would play a game of this person said they can't do that. I would either accept their return or go, nope, I now need this. And I would literally just do that nonstop until the deal was done. Truly.
Yeah, I hear you, but my guess, and I don't know shit either, but my guess is he did exactly that. On the day one, he went.
I just said that. Yeah. Like you said maybe he has been doing that. And I'm saying let's live in a world where he didn't. Because in my opinion, there is no fucking way that you can do this and it's been 40 days. Because personally, I don't believe that every team that he talked to was so like, we will literally only give you a 3rd round pick. Because then it's just like, okay, this is an unrealistic human being. Is my opinion. You have to get shit like this done. And this is unfortunately, obviously there hasn't been significant trade requests out of Detroit, but it's like, I don't know. Every step of the way, it's felt like, oh, they just barely didn't do enough. And then when they go get a player like Gibson or like Falk, you're like, this kind of wasn't enough. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's been going on for fucking 7 years.
Do you think if Larkin had been traded by now, Yzerman would have a job?
I don't think so. I think, honest to God, I bet that they were hoping that he would have been, and they would have gone, now you're fired. Because it would have been in the wake of your captain requesting a trade only 2.5, 3 years into his big deal. Mm-hmm. It just looks great for whoever makes this decision, because they're like, dude, Larkin's been traded, you're fired. Maybe. And everyone would have been like, oh yeah, of course.
He quiet quit.
Yeah, but now it's this like weird, oh yeah, you still have this massive trade looming, and we're now passing this on to a new person. I think it would have been better if he had been traded and then he gets fired.
Me too. Yeah.
Slash transitions to an advisory role.
Yeah. I think it's just as hard for whoever they bring in now to go, hey, what's up? You're hired. You have to trade Dylan Larkin immediately.
Yes. It's
luck.
brutal.
And he's like, oh, okay. The Wings never made the playoffs under Stevie Y. That is insane.
That's crazy.
Not once.
7-year span. Also, I feel like we're all waking up from this like silent stupor of being like, Yzerman was a sick... I was in it. Like I used to walk around and be like this. All the success in Tampa was actually all because of him, even though he wasn't the GM when they won those cups.
Yep.
And now he came here and everyone was like, the Yzerplan is happening. And we're 7 years in. They never made the playoffs once. Dylan Larkin has requested a trade and you're done. Dunions.
Yeah.
Like, does this man get a GM job again?
Probably, I don't know. The way the league works, this shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
So probably, but I do think this tenure was long enough. Put it this way, anybody else who wasn't a Wings legend would have been fired years ago.
Yeah.
And then they definitely would have gotten another job because they would have gone, oh, you had 3 bad years. But he has a bad sample size here in Detroit, which is not good.
Also, 2 more topics for you on this one. Number 1, this always makes me bashful about hiring legends.
Yeah.
Because then when this happens, you're like, that fucking sucked. Mm-hmm. Like it's with the Bruins when people are like, bring Chara in. Like, make Chara the GM. Make Bergeron the GM. I'm like, that would be great if it goes well.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go well, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like you see it in LA with Blakey. Like, Blakey gets fired, and you're like, oof, that's tough. And like, if Robitaille gets fired, that's tough.
Yeah.
And especially if things start going really shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of Red Wings fans right now who are like, I fucking hate Steve Yzerman. And I'm like, that sucks, dude. Because like that is a person you should love forever, no matter what.
Yep.
But a bunch of young Red Wing fans are like, who is this fucking pothead? Fuck you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, dude, do not think that.
Yeah.
He's the man. That is brutal. The other thing, quickly, is are the Red Wings like fucked?
Oh yeah. They are the...
Pronger was talking about it this morning. He was like, what is their core? Like, Raymond and Seider, like that's it now. Like, Larkin's gone. They're in a weird spot, dude. Like, they just traded Kosa. I don't know what is happening.
Same. They're in purgatory. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. Dark days for Detroit.
Unless you trade Larkin for Matthews.
Which I doubt happens.
Yeah, same.
Okay, let's get into a news blitz. 5 minutes on the clock for each topic.
I'm ready.
Starting now.
Boom.
Macklin Celebrini's on the cover of NHL 27, and there are reports that he is willing to take a pay cut to keep the Sharks good forever. Thoughts?
One, should I take a bow?
I was about to say, do not try to claim this because it is what we've both said from the beginning. And I interrupted you last episode and go, don't try to claim Macklin is proving your point because Macklin is different. You know I said exactly that.
Right, but I'm right. So
am I.
Okay, well, let's both take a bow then because we are geniuses and there was no natural-born universe where he was going to take 18 mil or more. And people thought that. Like, there were actually people who were like, this is the bar now.
There were a lot of people who were going, Macklin's going to get paid $25 million a year. And I don't think he's going to do that.
I don't like that he's on the cover. I think he is different, so nothing phases him except being sick at hockey, so I'm not actually saying any cover jinx shit. But I just don't need that for him yet.
Yeah, is there an NHL cover jinx?
Not really, but that shit happened to Zegras. Like, I actually think that mattered in a big way. Like, Zegras got on the cover, and then, like, all hell broke loose.
Yeah. What sport is the jinx in? Is
Madden.
it
Madden
football,
curse.
right?
Madden curse is like what was a significant thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's my take. I don't give a flying fuck about the cover of sports video games anymore. I think it is so fucking meaningless to me.
Especially now that the games aren't physical copies anymore. Do you hear about that?
True.
So it like doesn't matter.
First of all, it's really cool. Like it's really cool for Macklin. That's awesome. Also, it looks sick. Like the colors. Yeah. I think it's the deluxe edition. The color scheming with his jersey looks really awesome. And I'm sure there's a nice little payday for this. I mean, this NHL has not been a good video game in a long time either.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. It's just bad.
But yeah, it's cool, and I expected him to be on many covers. Many covers. So whatever. And actually, maybe that's cool. Maybe it starts now, and maybe he's on the cover for the next 10 years. And we start a dynastic run.
And then they change it to Macklin Celebrini 3D hockey.
Yeah.
Dude,
exactly.
that was a great game.
Yeah.
That actually would be too much. Because then there's a lot of pressure. The pressure that comes with an NHL cover is something. The pressure that comes with by having it called Macklin Celebrini's 3D hockey.
Well, you got to win a couple cups before you can do that.
Without, listen, this is maybe a little premature, but without question, this is I don't want to say this solidifies it. I feel like it already did, but this moment is big in solidifying that, like, we had Sid, then we had Connor, now we have this kid. Like, he has answered every single question and is just superstar.
When he was literally the best player on the Olympic team, that's when it was all over.
I actually think it was Worlds too. Like he went and did Worlds and like got the C, and then Crosby joined the team and he kept it and was the best player there and like one player of the tournament. Like, I think it's just he was built in a laboratory. Yeah, it's unbelievable, and he's just doing everything. And now he's about to take a pay cut, and all of a sudden the Sharks are a dynasty.
Yes, which is, we don't have to do it again, but that's all someone else had to do.
Well, now he's taking care of his family. Now he's saving kids.
Yeah, see, Max,
and you're mad at someone for saving kids.
Max got Golden State money. Max got Golden State money. You know, Leo didn't have that. True. So that's a factor. People need to consider that.
It is, what's funny, you never consider this, when you have a superstar like Sid who's like this, I am taking less, like Berg, I am taking less, and then that makes everyone else take less. You wonder if those people who are like this, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, well, you go trade
rich.
me, dude. I didn't want to be on this fucking team.
I could have been rich. I don't come from Golden State money. I need money. Now you're making me take less.
Trade me, dude. That is bullshit.
Yeah, taking less only works if
Where do you go
does.
if you
I also got to tell you, the cost of living in Pittsburgh is like half of what it is in
Also
California.
a good point. It's
so cheap.
In the Bay Area.
Yeah, the Bay Area is the most expensive place in the
that
world.
little snake, he's been living in the burbs outside of Pittsburgh.
Smart man.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
like,
Smart man.
milk is 20 cents.
Yeah.
Gas is free.
But it's special times for the Sharks. We don't even need this 5 minutes. How much time would we have left?
You have 23 seconds left.
23 seconds to say whatever you want, Chris.
Okay, who is going to be the cover next year if not Mac?
Schaefer.
Predict right now. Ooh, good guess.
Oh, nice.
Not guess. It is.
They've already announced.
It is Matthew Schaefer.
Okay, everyone on Kelshi. Because otherwise, I would bet on BetMGM, but they don't have that.
Yeah, I was going to say, careful.
Prediction market, Matthew Schaefer, cover of NHL 28, confirmed.
Yep.
Send me and Dan half of the money.
Unbelievable. Kings Ransom Part 2. So Elliot Friedman went on a little rant the other day talking about the Kings and their financial flexibility, bringing up the signings that they have, like Hala, like Zuccarello, like Pears, like Lawton, and a lot of people were like, oh, they're bringing in all these old vets. What are they doing? The other take is they are maintaining financial flexibility by signing all of these short-term deals with veterans who are going to keep the team solid, probably right on that last playoff spot bubble area, in hopes of landing a whale in the next year or two. And now everyone is speculating, if he means the possibility of an Austin Matthews or a Connor McDavid. So the swirling talk going on right now is that Holland is trying to keep the team relatively competitive, but not commit any money long-term to anyone other than their young budding stars like Brant Clark, Quentin Byfield, things like that, Adrian Kempe, so they can bring in one of these guys. Do you think there's any truth to that?
Yes, I forget who we were talking about recently, but I think that if you are not the Ducks, the Ducks, Sharks, these teams who are building something, handing out contracts to the core, then yes. And God, who were we talking about? I always would go so less in term because I want to be able to bob and weave every year. I've long said, I wish there was literally a rule that contracts could only be 1 year and it was like a free for all at the end of every season.
Yeah.
And if I was a GM and didn't have something set, the future looks so bright, you'd have to rake me over the coals to get anything long because I just want to be able to go, yep, great, plug and play. And next year maybe, always have the chance. Because some years teams have to just go, we don't have the chance. And as we're pretty well aware in most sports, hockey, funnily enough, is probably the most unique here. You know before the season starts if you can win in every sport. And if you can't win, then why in fuck would I care as a fan if I'm going, hey, we're going to be a little worse this year because I handed out some short contracts to old guys.
Yeah.
We're just going to not win more obviously than we were going to not win anyway.
Yeah.
But fans are like, what do you mean? This guy's old and stinks. And I'm like, who cares? You stink.
Yeah.
You're a horrible team. Stay horrible. And then next year, now, maybe we could be good. Versus if you made me do the other thing, we would never be good.
Yeah. It's interesting to say when you look at this team, they only have 2 players who are on a full no move. That is Panarin and Kempe. And then they only have 1, 2, or if it's past, they only have 1, 2, 3 players who are signed past 2029. So there is validity in that they are very financially free.
Yeah.
No one is really locked up. They have every contract within reason is quite movable. And if you think about it that way, you could also think about a trade deadline situation where all of a sudden you have a guy and you're getting great stuff back. That is the big thing. With picks and prospects, they're a little thin.
Yeah.
So I when you talk about one of these whales, you're like, well, what are you sending, dude? But the question is Holland playing for at the deadline, I'm going to ship out a ton of this stuff and try to bring in someone, but with what I get back from that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. Again, so far, Holland has been a bit of a head scratcher for me where I'm like, everyone's like, oh, here comes Holland. Like he's going to mix things up. And I'm like, I don't think he has at all.
Yeah.
And now you are either looking at the situation that has happened and you're like, oh, there is a big plan in place here, or it's a Yzerplan situation. And in a year, 2 years, we go like this, oh, wait, nothing happened. And you're like, oh, that's the risk for me of playing the game of like, in 2 years, I'm going to pull off blank. Because then if you don't, and that was your big plan, you're a fucking idiot, you're fired, and you have destroyed this team.
Yep. But I think that's okay. I mean, it would suck for the Kings and Kings fans, but I think as a GM, rather than just if it was me, rather than just living in the margins of we stink, we maybe are a bubble team, I would do this and then crash and burn or be a hero. You know, because if it doesn't work, I go, well, that was my plan and it didn't work. I'm sorry, and I will happily step down and then go on my merry way, bump it down the road. 2 things, Dan. One, he could be gambling that one of those guys, for example, gets to free agency, because then you're not giving up anything. We almost never see that anymore, but it wouldn't be the most shocking thing ever if like Austin Matthews went, I would like to test free agency. I'd go, wow. I would go, wow, for sure, but it could happen. And then 2, sucks for guys like Drew Doughty who go, okay, so we're sinking my last 2 years. And I go, yes.
He's in 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, last topic. Patrik Laine. The crossroads have officially begun. Patrik Laine is currently a UFA. He does not have a team. He is newly 28 years old. He only played 5 games last year. He had 44 goals in his second season in the NHL and had 20-plus goals in 3 of the last 5. But we are looking at a scenario where there is a world where Patrik Laine is out of the NHL. Not this year. He's obviously getting signed, but I'm saying if this year he signs a deal, it doesn't go well, he gets hurt again, you now start asking the question, like, is he going to get another deal somewhere? I think that is insane. I read so many articles talking about the Laine situation, and every single one of them was like, this is kind of a make or break year for him. Either he is going to figure it out, stay healthy, or he is not in the National Hockey League anymore. And I was like, what? This guy was a second overall pick and fucking ripped 30-plus goals and then 44 goals in his first 2 years.
And who else went that year?
Number 1 was someone very significant that you should be able to get.
Matthews?
Look it up.
16. Because I just remember going, wow. Yeah, it was Matthews. Great job, Chris. I remember going, wow, what a steal Laine ended up being at 2. Miracle. He felt like he lost the Matthews lottery, and then it's like, what incredible value. And now I'm like, he's currently going to be a bust now. If they're like, yeah, he's out of the league.
Yeah.
I am with you, dude. It is flabbergasting. I think it's just, he obviously has skill. So I'm going, can you find your role? Do your job, Bill Belichick. And if he can't, then he's gone. But do you think he's a guy that would just play in the K, for example?
Legitimately, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, to me, he seems like such a homie in that, like, he's big in the fashion, like he's funny on camera. Like, he doesn't really seem like a get the fuck away from me, I'll just go play hockey anywhere type of guy. But at the same time, I'm like, you're 28, pal. There's no way that you are good to just hang him up here. Like, you probably need a couple more contracts. I think it is utterly stunning, the idea of a guy who scored 44 goals in the National in his second year is 28 and is having a hard time finding a contract. That's what's tough about Laine for me, is it's not like he had a hard time adjusting. He is definitely one of these guys. He's like a Matthews at times. He's like a Jake DeBrusk, a Chris Kreider, where it's like you're going to have 35 goals and only 20 assists. And I don't like that type of player. I don't care if you're a wing. I think, as I've said multiple times on this show, I think it is insane when you are a player in the league and you're getting first line, first power play minutes, and you don't have as many assists as you do goals every year after year. And that's what he is. There's a part of me that's like, your game is not ideal for a team. Like, you've got to change your ways to really even that shit out to be a valuable player. And that is a thing. He obviously has an unbelievable shot. His one-timer is incredible. But for me, it's like he's 6'4", and he's getting injured over and over again. And that sucks, man. Like, injuries are fucking brutal. You never want to joke around about being genuine. It's like, sucks if a guy's career at 28 is like, maybe this is it, dude. Like, 5 games last year, like, he was so banged up.
Fuck.
So to me, it's like, buddy, you've got to fucking focus on that. And hopefully he is. But it's like, I would hope that this summer and all of next year, like, call Tom Brady. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, figure out a way to become more pliable, figure out a way to take care of your body so you never get injured again, because this is it. Like, this year is insanely important, and he's only going to get a 1-year deal, right? Like,
I would assume so.
There's no planet where he gets more than 1 year. And again, at 28, when you scored 44 in your second year, that must feel nuts. So it's like, my advice to him, dude, is like, you got to become a fucking massive locker room guy, and you've got to work on your body being the most durable thing in the world. Otherwise, this is one of the great tragedies of all time.
Because he feels like such an asset if he could get it together at all.
Dude, a power play one-time weapon who, again, at one point at what, like 19 years, or no, he was probably like 20 years old, scored 44 goals. There was a world after he got drafted where people were talking about, is he better than Matthews?
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about that.
Yeah, right.
Buddy, let's get back on track here. Call Tom. Seriously.
Call Tom. That would
call
be big.
Tom. Call Alex Guerrero. Start working on it. Boom. Perfect. Now it is time to take a quick second to tease something.
Yes, as we've said, boom, We are off to Fanatics Fest this weekend. It starts tomorrow. We will be there on Saturday. Our show, live taping, if you were going to be there, our show is at 5 o'clock on Saturday. I think we can say who we're interviewing. I mean, it's public that he's there.
But I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I don't want to say it because I want to tease it with awesome footage of it.
Okay, so we have a fucking all-timer lined up for
Absolute
Saturday.
banger guest.
And Fanatics Fest is going crazy, dude. I actually didn't realize how much of a numbito session it is.
It's unbelievable, dude. We broke into the card game. We're doing card rips, and there's just like Topps is going to be there with unbelievable releases. So we're going to be dipping our toes.
Buy every box I can get my hands on.
Yeah, we're going to be buying.
Can I tell you some talent I'm excited about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tom Brady.
Yep. He won't talk to you.
David Beckham.
He will talk to me.
I've met him.
You haven't done shit.
I fucking blow me, dude. I met him. Joker, kind of. That'd be cool. All the Knicks are there.
Dude.
I'm just such a Federer guy.
Yeah, I don't care. It's still Joker.
The Undertaker.
Unbelievable.
Wait, the pro wrestler?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Big Poppy.
Sick.
Kaka.
So sick.
So sick, dude. Oh my God.
God, he's incredible.
Flo, that'd be cool.
Like Flo Balogun?
Yep.
Oh,
That was kind of a crazy flow drop, assuming everyone
That's
would
our
know.
boy.
I thought it was Flo from Progressive.
I think most people thought that, too.
That would actually be numbies.
I think most people.
Whoa, look at this, Dan. Roger Clemens. Just, it's going to be bottom right here for you.
Rocket.
Unthinkable picture to use for him.
No, I like it.
Like everyone else's current day. We just have like an old Clemens picture. Whoa, Charlie Davies. Gas. Okay, and then check this out, Dan. This is awesome. When you filter it to NHL, all the Hughes Bros will be there, as you know. Flower.
Love.
Big Hank.
Hell yeah.
Hank Lundqvist. Brock Nelson. I want to shake his hand.
Time traveler.
I want to shake that man's hand and, tell him, and ask him what the future's going to be like.
Or also,
how do I die, Brock?
Just go like this. You're an American hero.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything you've done.
So sick. All-time lineup at Fanatics Fest. We are really pumped. I'm really pumped.
The person you're interviewing, are they like top 10 in the NHL all time?
Oh,
Can we tease it?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Just to
I
give
would
people a little
say-
taste?
I would say most people would say, I would say certainly fans of his
Yeah.
would go fucking absolutely. They would even say higher.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
So top 5.
There are some people who would think that.
Yep.
Okay.
God, Wemby's going, and like a lot of the Knicks are going. And I would not want to be anywhere. I'm sure he signed a contract, but I wouldn't want to be anywhere
scary.
near there.
I don't know. It's tummy sticks in the NBA. Dude. They're
Yeah,
all probably friends.
true.
But either way, it's going to be an absolute ripper of a time. Can't wait. If you're there, make sure to come up, say what's up. We're going to be doing some meet and greet stuff, some hangouts. It'll be awesome. And shout out Fanatics, man. Always taking care of us. We're very excited. Mm-hmm. This is very, very cool. All right, let's take a quick ad break and jump right back in.
There are 2 games left in the World Cup. I know you're thinking, no, Chris, there's 1 game left. There's the championship on Sunday. Don't forget that the World Cup does that bronze medal game. There is a game on Saturday, and it's going to be France, and I'm recording this before the England game, so I don't know who it's going to be, but it's going to be France versus the loser of England-Argentina, and then the winner is going to be playing Spain in the World Cup final, which means there are 2 games left, which means, coincidentally enough, you can get in on the BetMGM 2-up early payout. It is the greatest World Cup promotion I have ever seen in my life. Literally, you just place a pregame match result. Spain's going to win the World Cup. If they go up by 2 at any point in the game, you win. The bet is over. We've seen these outrageous comebacks. It does not matter. If you have the 2-up early payout and your team goes up to game over, cash that ticket, you have a winner. Unbelievable stuff. So at any point, anything could happen. When it goes to penalties, who cares? You win. So this is offered in every match, all tournament, and there's 2 left. Please take advantage. And if you haven't got in on the BetMGM action yet, do it right now and use that promo code NETTERS. That's NETTERS. When you sign up, you get a $1,500 new player offer, which is incredible. You get the 2-up early payout, and then we're going to get cooking into baseball, and then football's around the corner. Just get in on the fun right now. You're going to love it. BetMGM, make it legendary.
What's going on in the world? Would you guys say that you keep up with news or not really? I feel like
I do.
You do?
Yeah, too much. causing me mental stress.
Yeah, I don't.
Here's an idea. Have you thought about this? Don't do that.
But no, because I feel like I got to be responsible for understanding the world around me. I can't be an artist and I can't be an artist in a vacuum. Does that make sense?
Don't let it bother you.
Dude, I'm not going to get into this with you guys right now, but it's very difficult for me. I'm a very empathetic guy.
Hey, I was about to say it is absolutely ironic for me to say that because I'm the exact same way. Yeah. But I have started doing
You got to put some blinders on.
Well, not so much that, but it's the when I check out what's going on in the world, and here's some of the topics I have for you guys, I kind of just look up what's the good news in the world today.
Yeah, what's going to make me feel good.
And then I also don't go down the route. Like when I see a headline that's like, here's something terrible that's going on with our government, I just go like this. Nope, not for me. Not for me, because it's brutal.
Yeah, I don't look at the news ever. Literally, I have no clue. But I will say, Evan, to your point, lately I have felt insecure at times where we're at a gathering or something, and everyone's like, so, the bombs that got dropped somewhere. And I'm like, really? I'm like, God, I am such a child. So I don't love that.
Just give me my mac and cheese.
Yeah, literally.
Well, yeah, it's a superpower to have the knowledge and not let it affect you. But I feel like I feel like people that absorb it all the time, I imagine working in a newsroom, you would absorb so much that you get numb to it. So you're just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. You know about it and then you don't care. It's hard to be in that middle when you know about it and you care. You know what I mean? But let's talk about fun things. Yeah. Right? Is that
I
what
agree.
We're going to do?
So one of my first things that I saw today is this story about Neil, the elephant seal. Mm-hmm. You know about Neil?
No.
Okay. So Neil is an elephant seal in Australia who weighs over 2,000 pounds. Uh-huh. And apparently this dude, he's in Tasmania. I think that's a place.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah, this is the devil is.
Yeah, this is the devil.
The guy that goes, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the Tasmanian devil. He is this seal that comes up out of the water twice a year. So he can molt, get rid of his fur and all that. But he is an absolute menace. So this dude has become famous in his little town, and he just pops up and he'll go in the street, he'll block traffic. He's been known to belly flop on cars. He eats traffic cones and just is out of control. And people are like, "Oh, Neil is so funny."
It's awesome.
Is molting season? Is that a thing? Does he come out at the same time every year?
I think around now is when Neil is said to come out a lot. But here's the thing, dude. Neil has 1.5 million followers on TikTok.
He has a TikTok?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's got 232,000 followers on IG. Neil the Seal.
Neil the Seal. Yeah, here he is.
Look at this guy.
Oh my God. Oh, he does eat traffic cones.
Yeah. He just comes in the street, eats traffic cones, blocks traffic.
So I think this is hilarious, but if he fucked my car up, I would be upset. Yeah. But that's why I was asking if there was a schedule, because if it's mid-July...
You got to know not to.
Yeah, you can't have your car anywhere near where Neil could get to. Because then it is funny again. If it's your car, it's hilarious to me. If it's my car, it's not funny at all.
No.
So...
Does the insurance cover that? You got to wonder.
It's a great call. I would assume no, right?
Did they say act of God?
Well, yeah, act of a God.
Yeah.
Act of a God. Yeah. Neil being one of them.
Yes. But I do like that I think he thinks this is funny. That's what I'd like to the world I'd like to live in.
Well, it's the question of, is Neil funny?
Or is he an asshole?
Or is he a piece of shit?
Yeah, fuck.
And then here is the bigger thing. I don't want to get too dark with it here.
Oh, shit.
But are we staring down the barrel of another Harambe situation?
It feels like Neil's staring down the barrel. Not we.
Correct.
Dude. So you're saying he's going to get popped?
I'm not saying that, Chris. I would never say that. I'm worried that there is a chance. Look at this fucking guy.
Oh, he just broke the wood.
Just broke the fence.
He just
And now here comes Neil. Oh, property damage. Let me just eat this cone.
Why is he doing that?
He's out of his mind.
Is he older? Maybe he just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
I think he is no, I think he's 5.
Look at him.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
They'll fuck you up. Elephant
yeah.
seals are huge. Have you ever seen them fight each other?
But I gotta be. Look at him. He's just breaking shit, dude.
He's
out of control.
that actually is very interesting that he's damaging that on purpose.
Yes, that is like a barrier next to an ATM that he's just breaking to break it.
He's like, yeah, they built this whole playground for me, right?
Yep.
That was more British, but
This
yes,
is fantastic. Wait, that's more South African.
that was South African.
God damn! I gotta
You'll
dial.
get there.
I gotta dial in my Australian. Look at his nose.
Look at him yawning. Now he's got a nose wrinkle. I mean, this guy is.
So I think he might be funny. Now that I'm seeing all this,
what's interesting is, Neil, do you think that the Tasmanian government, City Hall rather, started this Instagram and TikTok account to get brand deals to pay for all the property damage he causes?
okay, excellent question.
That'd be 4D chess on their part.
I'll tell you what, that's a huge. Whoever started the account,
Who has the
genius,
account,
because
yeah.
that's a great brand deal opportunity. If Neil the Seal, and you can have Neil the Seal endorse whatever you want if you own that account.
Yeah,
Do you think it was a random Tasmanian kid?
that's what I need to know. Is it just does the world know? Do we know who runs the Neil the Seal account?
I'm sure it's run by like City Hall or something.
The Parks Department.
Yeah, it's probably the Parks Department. But now we're opening the door to so much corruption.
Dude, this says the social media accounts dedicated to Neil the Seal are run by Jason Howlett.
So it's a guy.
Just some guy, dude.
Do you think he works for the Parks Department?
Let's see.
He better. Because otherwise, this is one of the great cash grabs of all time.
Because, dude, you are a genius.
There's a lot of videos on here.
I know.
I wonder if he's AIing any of these.
Whoa, that would suck.
Because there's so many videos.
Oh, did we just get duped? No way. That would be embarrassing.
No, I mean, I'm sure it's real, but maybe they're making supplemental videos just to kick out as many as possible.
But listen, I'll be honest. I am worried that one day Neil the Seal is going to do something to the wrong guy, and we might have a situation.
Well, here's the thing about Australia: they don't have as many guns as we do, so they're less equipped than Harambe situation.
It just might be a brute force thing.
They're so used to big animals, though, in Australia, in that region. I mean, have you guys ever been to Australia?
No.
I have not.
It's cool. I went to
heard
Sydney.
it's fucking epic.
Yeah, it's great. The animals are wild.
Look at him.
Fucking cool as shit.
He's out of control. Also, I'm going to be honest. If you get whapped by an elephant seal, you're a bitch. You got to, I mean...
How fast can they go?
I don't think that fast. I just watched him slugging his way across the lawn. And
How big he is, though.
I mean, he is a big boy.
Elephant seals can reach a top speed of 6 miles per hour.
That's what I'm saying. If you're getting killed by an elephant seal, you're asking for it. And there are rules. There are mandates that people can only get so close to him because everyone wants to take a picture of Neil.
Mm-hmm. I guess this says they conserve energy. They can reach a burst speed of 12. Oh, that's in the water. Never mind. Yeah, 6 miles an hour. Come on.
Yeah.
because he's flopping around.
It's the Walking Dead here.
I mean, he's enormous.
Have you interacted with a seal on the California coast, like in Morro Bay or anything like that?
Brother.
Yeah, they're
absolutely. Cool. We've had a couple of seals pop up right in our backyard in Maine.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I love when you go down to the marina, you see them all sunbathing on the sterns of boats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just chilling.
They're like dogs.
Sunbathing.
They're cute. This guy's not so cute. But
this guy, Jason, is rich.
Yeah, Jason.
This is awesome.
Figuring out to get Neil's Instagram account was smart.
Genius, Dan.
Yeah.
Genius.
It's just beautiful stuff. Okay, next topic.
Did you add this, Chris?
Yep.
After we were talking about it?
I just found out about it.
Well, I don't think you found out about it. I think you have it, and that's why it popped into your head.
No, Evan just said, before you got here, Evan goes...
I said, are you ready for the next COVID outbreak, the next pandemic?
You went like this. I am. It's already here. I have it.
Did you have explosive diarrhea?
No, but
Chris?
I didn't even know that was a symptom. How could I have said I have it?
You don't need to pretend like you haven't had diarrhea recently. You've definitely had diarrhea
For our
recently.
listeners,
diarrhea
he's
every
wiping his butt.
Thank you.
I've had diarrhea my whole life.
That you know what's funny? Every time I talk about this cyclopsoriasis or whatever, this new bug that's going around.
Cyclopsoriasis is what it's called.
Yeah.
How is psoriasis in the name when that's isn't that like a
or maybe it's sporiasis,
cyclosporiasis.
Cyclospora, whatever.
Yeah, cyclosporiasis.
Whenever I talk to anybody who's my age, the joke is always, "Oh, like how am I going to tell the difference between my regular diarrhea?" So are we all just constantly having diarrhea?
Yeah,
Because of the food here. The food
So
is killing
that's
us.
no good.
That
That's a bad sign.
Go to anywhere
I mean, we know
else.
that the food here is terrible in certain ways, but at the same time, I feel like you also travel places and you have
I get diarrhea there
everywhere.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess so. I guess maybe everyone.
I think that it is a common joke. Like I've seen a bunch of tweets that are like this, bro. I think I've had the diarrhea bug for 10 years and I didn't know what to do about it.
Dude,
Right.
you know how there's that stat that's like diarrhea kills more people than heart attacks or whatever.
Dehydration.
Yeah, and you're like, what? But now I'm realizing it's right because literally everyone on earth has chronic diarrhea. So they're like, what killed him? I don't know, probably the diarrhea every day of his life.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, got him finally.
Yeah.
So how come this one's so bad, Ev? I didn't know anything about it.
But it's it's apparently on leafy greens. It's on green onions, raspberries.
Those are the main ones. It's
but it's on. I've seen it being. It's on broccoli, mushrooms. Fuck. It's like
if you cook your food though, if you cook your veggies, it'll cook it out.
But it's like people who are going to buy raspberries from the store and coming home. You give them like a little rinse, eat them. Guess what? You have diarrhea.
Do you now have cyclospore?
Yeah. You have cyclone diarrhea.
Yeah, it's
We're gonna start calling this cyclone diarrhea, and that's what you have.
Hope that raspberry was good.
Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you thought you were being healthy.
and honestly, it's a nice excuse to just eat fucking garbage now.
I
don't want vegetables.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Like if this is the summer of
this
eating fucking burgers and fries because you don't want to have cyclone diarrhea, we're here.
Yeah.
That's
You
huge.
just have regular burger diarrhea.
Yeah.
Apparently, the reason why it's so bad, there's two reasons. One, it's been hotter this summer, and normally this kind of happens every summer because it's
Bacteria
It gets hot,
grows,
and it grows in a warmer climate.
Yeah.
We've been getting hotter, obviously, and then also allegedly they the government closed down the tracking thing when they did all that Doge stuff.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's been harder to track, and it's gone way more out of control than it would have in previous years.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, yeah, it's kind
Between
of a double failure.
Ozempic and cyclone diarrhea, people are going to be fit as fuck.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
will.
nice, Dan.
Can you imagine if you were on Ozempic and then you also get cyclone diarrhea? You're going to wither away. You're going to turn to dust.
I've always wondered this. What happens to the caloric intake of a food if you eat it and then immediately just
Diarrhea
get
it out.
explosive diarrhea? Like you're traveling and you're like, I'm going to try this thing, this street food. And then you go,
Goes right out of you.
I
did
bet-
you get any of that? Or
I bet some of it, but I bet it's similar to bulimia, right?
yeah,
That's what bulimia is.
bulimia is up this way.
It's when you refund it, yeah.
Yeah, but same thing, right? Just coming out a different hole.
Yeah, you get a little bit of it, but then it doesn't absorb
Yeah.
as much. And
Interesting.
So I bet you don't get a lot. That's like people who, some people start trying to take protein or stuff like that, they'll take the protein and then just spray paint diarrhea immediately.
Like
And
0 grams.
they're like, you didn't get a lot of that protein, just so you know. While you're doing your macros, while you're filling out your MyFitnessPal, don't put in all those grams of protein because you Jackson Pollocked that out your butthole pretty quick.
But your toilet got all 20, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
Your
the
toilet is jacked.
Toilet's macros are living large.
Yeah.
apparently, though, if you do want to get veggies and fruit, if you get frozen fruit or frozen veggies or canned veggies or canned fruit,
then it's okay.
That's okay,
Yeah.
allegedly.
So it's
But
literally
also,
just don't buy fresh.
Here's an
You can't
idea,
get
dude.
fresh stuff.
Don't be afraid of a little diarrhea.
Yeah,
It's nice.
That's why I asked. Good.
you have
gone.
to get antibiotics to fight it. That's
Yeah.
the crazy thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do we know that when you have cyclone diarrhea?
That's
Is
what
it
I'm trying
like
to say.
all
Because
day?
it lasts for like days or weeks, and
Okay.
and people that are vulnerable have to go to the hospital because it's like, wow, I can't be shitting for 2 weeks straight. Like it's really bad. So you got to go to the doctor, and they the only way they get rid of the parasite is through a antibiotic.
Okay. So it's actually like a parasite in you that's just making you poop your brains out.
I mean, this says,
I'll tell you what, man. You want to do a quick cut. There's a little bit of weight.
yeah. It says public health officials find themselves grappling with a seasonal emergency while armed with fragmented data and hard to pin down source for the outbreaks. It is often difficult to establish the source of food poisoning. Federal officials are looking at supply chains for white and green onions, cucumbers, and cilantro. Meanwhile,
cilantro is a big one.
You are told to manage a disease that can cause weeks of unpleasantness with advice you probably first learned before you set foot in kindergarten. Wash your hands. That's good advice, mind you. Cyclone Diarrhea spreads when people consume food or drink that's been contaminated with feces. So wash your fruit and veggies carefully too. So you eat and poop, and then and then you cyclone.
Poop makes more poop.
Just pooping everywhere.
Yeah. So be careful out there, everybody.
Yeah. Don't
Hot
get
diarrhea
cyclone.
summer.
Michigan is getting lit up.
It's Michigan, and I'm fucking flying to Ohio.
Michigan has a ton
tomorrow,
of-
dude. I'm going to the center of the cyclone.
Michigan, as of
The
Monday,
heart of it all.
I'm
dude.
going to the heart of it.
The heart of it all.
Holy shit,
is
dude.
more cyclone
That is
diarrhea.
insane.
But here's the thing: you rarely am I eating vegetables in Ohio, so
Fair.
It'll be fine.
Fair. Yeah. Oh, why? What's going on? I guess maybe it's on corn.
2,640 cases already in Michigan, which is
Jesus.
really high.
Is this going to be like? Remember when COVID happened? Every time you felt the tickle of a sore throat, you were like, "Oh my god, I have COVID."
Yeah.
Yep.
Now
Yeah,
this is
dude.
every time you get a little
wet
bit of a
fart.
leaky butt, and all of a sudden you go,
Cyclone!
I got the
I know,
cyclone.
dude. It's really it's
Cyclone
scary.
warning! Everybody out. Next thing you know, you're shitting everywhere.
Oh man, dude. There's 177 in Ohio since June 28th.
Yeah.
Or no,
It'll be all right.
since July 2nd.
Oh my gosh.
So you be
It's
careful.
only 2 weeks.
When I went to Mexico City, I was there for 3 days. The first day was great. The next 2 days I was shitting in the bathroom for 2 days, and then the next 3 weeks I was blowing things up back in
gosh.
LA.
Yeah.
So I got tummy trouble.
You got fucking whacked there.
Dude,
That's
I
brutal.
did at Mexico City.
Good
Fucked me
God.
up. All right.
All right, let's get
move
back
on.
to a little bit of hockey. We've got some fun news going on with the New York Islanders. They're making
This has got to be one of the coolest things I've seen a team do in the NHL. And you, of all people, are going to love this.
I know all about it. I was tweeting all about it all weekend.
I can't believe that the actual third jersey for the Islanders is going to be made by the people.
It's a very, very cool move.
Jeez.
Yeah,
He's a dog. He's always got the ideas. He's always got the ideas.
Yeah. We said immediately to Islanders fans, you're in great hands with Kelly Yzerman, and now this is just another example of how great this is.
We are going to be making our own, but there is a super easy to use. Maybe we can put the website up on the edit, Ev.
Yeah, I can do that.
There's a super easy to use website with design tool where you get to pick from so much. I thought it was going to be like, hey, which of these 3 bases do you want? Incorrect. There are options coming out your ears.
Yep. It's like I'm messing around with it right now. It's just a very exciting opportunity to get your fingerprints on the Islanders. And it's also, I mean, someone did the math. It's like something like quintillion options.
Yeah.
They've given you have a jersey base that you get to pick from, then you get to pick different colors and accent colors, and then there are several logos that you get to choose. It's not totally unlimited, but it's just like, it's so fucking fun, dude. Like, it's a very, very groovy situation that we've got here.
Dude, it's unreal. And then you have till July 24th to make the jerseys, okay? And then a committee is going to review all the submissions, which there's going to be so many.
Yeah.
And then narrow it down to 5 finalists. And then that is put online for a public vote in August.
Yeah.
So it legitimately 5 fans are going to make a jersey that gets named finalist, and then the fans are just going to vote for the coolest Islander jersey. And I'm glad the committee's getting it to 5 because we avoid the like what would Bodie McBoderson, you know, there's always the ridiculous submissions.
Yeah.
But the fans will vote. The winning design literally becomes the official Islanders third jersey.
Yeah.
Which is epic.
It's
and
epic.
that creator, whoever did it, gets a team signed third jersey. So they take your jersey that you made, make the real one, and the whole team signs it, which is epic. And you get tickets to the 27-28 game to watch its on ice debut.
It's so sick. Again, like I said, I'm dabbling with it right now, and it is as fun as it gets.
I want a percentage of all the jersey sales.
Dude, that's actually a good call.
I was like, give me 3%.
I would actually say, dude, less, right?
Keep the tickets.
Keep the tickets. I don't need to see it. I'll watch it on TV, but I will take a tiny percentage of the jersey sales because I made this up. And that actually should be your right, now that you're saying that out.
I have seen, a bunch of people tweeted, and like they were being like, hey, this is, this is my this is my design, this is my that. And there are some just all-time ones. I've actually seen a bunch of white base ones that are so sick, and that's usually not necessarily my vibe. But people are
the
just
home whites are cool, man.
People are doing a great job, man. They're making unbelievable jerseys.
It's so awesome. I'm pumped. I want to post up some sick ones. We're gonna get dialed in, and maybe we win it, dude. Maybe we win.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be so dope.
That would be awesome. I don't think that we will.
We'll see, dude. You're great at this stuff.
I don't think I am. I've been messing around with it, and I think what's interesting about these is I love the Fisherman logo, but the Fisherman logos that they've given have a couple accents of like that turquoise blue in the water.
Yeah.
And then that makes it tough. Like, here, a little bit of a teaser. I haven't seen many options with a black jersey.
Yeah.
And I was like, black might be
I was thinking of that too.
And it's tough with the logo options. Like so I've been very impressed with what people have done. Like they've made some fucking cool ass designs.
I'm fired up.
Yeah, me too.
I'm fired up.
It's sick. It's unbelievable. Okay, other bit of cool news is Hit Different Golf. Just a quick little plug. Hit Different Golf is our new golf channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check out the YouTube, the Instagram. It's everywhere. Hit Different Golf is our new golf program. We were just on an awesome video that launched yesterday. It's on the YouTube. It's called Locks on the Links. We made a couple of bets playing with Gavin, playing with Bobby. It was just so much fun. We're going to be doing more of it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 2 more episodes that we got to be in because it's Dolan runs the account, Bobby. Yep. And then we're shooting another one today, actually, with Ezra Berg, who's a golf creator who's in town, and challenge Dolan to a match. Dan's going to go, I think you and Bobby, right?
Yep.
And then Ezra and James, who we've also been on a shoot with, going to go toe-to-toe. But yeah, it's awesome. Go check it out. We're on there. We're going to be on there more. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah. It's going to be a blast.
And we're going to cut to a clip right now.
Oh, sick.
Of the episode, a little
nice
couple minute clip. Just to tease it, just so people get a taste, and check it out.
Well, before you jump in the box, what do we got?
Yeah, all right. I won't need
because we can't say.
I like no names and fairway.
All right,
done.
Yeah.
How much are we putting on this? Let's go another 200.
I go another 200 again.
Me too.
Locking it in.
200. Lock it in.
Starting right now. No names.
No names.
No names.
No names.
No names.
Can we do fake names?
Sure.
Okay. No, that's not fair.
Okay.
I don't want any bobos and it's like that.
No names.
No names. No names.
Yeah. No names.
Hey, big dog, you're starting.
Par 4.
Yes, and it's 323. So feel free to hit the driver if you want.
$200. Starting now.
No names. No names. No names. No names. It's hard.
I can't hit driver.
You just said my name, dude.
Why did you snitch? Are you an idiot?
I think he did though. Look at his
Say
face.
his name?
Yeah, he did.
What did you say? Why did you snitch? What did he say?
Well, he's
look at him. He knows.
There's no snitch. We're all mic'd up.
Yeah, true.
Technically, I didn't say his name, but I called him by his nickname.
We just said, we said no fake names.
I've never seen anyone lose bets quicker than this group.
Wow.
All right, back to 400.
Hey, can we double or nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Let's go double or nothing.
You don't have to say yes.
I'm for it.
Okay.
Right, but what are you gonna do? But you have $0. Yeah, that's fine. I'll hit the fairway right now and we'll get it back. All right. We'll speak. All right.
Yeah.
Starting.
I swear.
If you just answered my question before the fucking challenge started, we would be good.
Relax.
Par 4?
Yeah, we'll just hit the ball, please.
You just said.
Are we back on the bet?
Yes,
you just
said my
You just said his
fucking
name 3 times.
This is out of
Just said
control.
his name.
Why is he talking to me, dude? We were supposed to be quiet.
You need to stop blaming everybody. We have no money.
All we're saying is people's names.
Okay, here's the thing. Everyone lock in. The bet's over.
Somehow it's always going to come back to me.
But if we get a birdie on this hole, we get $100
Exactly.
If we get a birdie on this
no
hole,
accountability.
let's
I
you and I
say the
lock
name,
in.
it's
Let's get a
fuck
fucking
me.
birdie.
He says the name.
Gabba.
Fuck
Hey,
me
Gabba.
again.
Fine.
if we get a birdie on this hole, we get $100
hit the
back.
ball.
Why are you yelling at me? I told you the hole is right there.
I literally cannot
Par
believe.
4.
I cannot believe you guys are just hammering each other's names. That's the only things you said.
Hey,
I bet 12 words were said and 6 of them were names.
When it comes to getting your nicotine fix, Lucy is the best option because they are creating the best pouches in the game, made for true pouch connoisseurs. It's unbelievable, 100% tobacco-free nicotine pouches and breaker pouches, scientifically crafted, giving you that best experience in the world. When it comes to flavors, unbelievable. The wintergreen and the mint hits so hard, it's unreal. They got mango, they've got other berry flavors in the breakers. They've even got an espresso flavor if you want your coffee fix. Milligrams go from 4 to 8 to 12, whatever your needs are. And the best part about Lucy's, it's taking care of you wherever you are in the state of your game. If you are trying to dial in and get focused on some work, maybe you're golfing, you need to get a little bit more focus, boom, a pouch is going to take care of that for you. If you also want to wind down, chill out a little bit, it's doing that as well. Again, no pouch feels as good as Lucy. It has been tested. It has been tried. I do it all the time. Nothing compares. Lucy is the best in the game, and these flavors are better than anything else you will find out there. So if you want to figure out where Lucy is, you can go to lucy.co/stores and it'll show you where Lucy is around you, or you want to get it shipped right to your door and save a little bit of money, 20% on your first online order at lucy.co/netters with promo code NETTERS. Get into the game and get yourself some Lucy. Lucy products are for adults of legal age only, and every customer is age verified. This product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. Jumping into some Fraud Watch and top hits, becoming my favorite time of the week. Everyone gets to go around, give something that is on Fraud Watch, and then we're going to get into top hits, some positivity. Who wants to start?
I can start.
Okay, start. Fraud Watch.
Fraud Watch. I'm putting this thing on Fraud Watch today. I'm not mad at them all the time. I just find myself mad at them too much.
Okay.
And I'm also confused at the way they do things. Why are you the way that you are? That's what I want to say.
Okay.
I'm putting on Fraud Watch drains.
Okay.
Because, dude, why is my drain always clogged?
Dude, you did have diarrhea, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, right in the shower.
It is so obvious that this man has cyclone diarrhea.
Diarrhea don't clog.
You're talking about the
don't
shower.
clog nothing.
That's actually true. It cleans
yeah,
it
you're
out.
right.
Yeah. It's like, and the sink.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, well, dude, you can't shave your face. And I'm like, okay, I don't. But I'm like, shouldn't that be exactly what you're for? Like, I'm shaving my fucking
Yeah,
face.
what are you supposed to do with your
insane,
beard
dude.
trimmings then?
They're like, well, not in the sink unless you want your drain clogged. And I'm like, okay, well, do I punch the mirror, take a piece of the broken glass, and go outside and do it like this? And I think they go, yes.
if you were a badass.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
And then same with the shower. And I know it's like, I live with a woman now. I have long hair. Like, I get it. But it's like, why is hair, shouldn't the shower the number one thing when they were thinking, like, what might go down this drain? I'd be like, hair probably, because everyone's showering in here. That's how this works. And then here's the thing. I don't know why they are the way that they are. Maybe this is a thing that is needed, and a plumber will tell me, Chris, you're an idiot. They have to be like that. But every picture of every drain I've ever seen is like a crazy U back up. And they're like, it's really hard for the water to go back up. And I'm like, yeah, why are they like that? Why does it go like this? Bang, L, off to the fucking ocean or whatever. Like, why must it?
There's got to be some reason.
Why must
There's
it
got to be some
that?
reason
You know
for that.
what? I hate how, because what I wanted to just say right now was, plumbers in the chat, will you tell us why U-bends are necessary? But I hate how we can just now go AI, tell me. Yep. And I'm going to do that right now as you continue ranting.
And then also, and this is, the drain shouldn't take the heat for this probably, but we have no good options. Like Drano, they're like, buy Drano. And I'm like, okay. And I do. And then it works in immediately, 100%, like the next few days. But then so quickly again, it's just clogged again.
Yeah, my plumbers told me never to use Drano.
I know, because they're like,
they said,
it
don't
eats
use
a hole
it.
through the drain. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Drano's
okay,
bad.
well, like, what the fuck?
This makes so much sense. Drains have U-bends to hold small amounts of water every time you use the sink or shower. This standing water creates an invisible plug that blocks foul sewer gases, bad smells, and harmful bugs coming up through your drain and into your home.
Okay, that's interesting.
Also, isn't it for like if you drop your wedding ring down there? Like,
well, I
it's
think
place
that's a
to
happy
stop, too?
coincidence.
Yeah.
Yes. That absolutely, yes, that is. But it does make sense. If there was just a straight shot, then the sewer is just coming up into your house.
Yeah. Yeah, straight shot, no good. No good.
So
I wonder if there's a way we can revolutionize pipes. That it's like, because we need to solve the smell, and we need to stop the clog.
If you guys are like me, a lot of the places out here were built a while ago, and the pipes are old and they're kind of thin, you know? I think newer homes have better pipes.
They just go right through.
My roommate, a few years ago, before he moved in with me, he had a brief lease at this one place where this woman was like, the landlord was this crazy old woman. She was like, the pipes are really old.
Yeah.
So you can't flush toilet paper down the toilet.
Yeah.
You've got to wipe your ass and then put that shitty toilet paper in a trash can next to your toilet. And he was like, I'm not living here. I'm so sorry. And like, I was like, yeah, you're right. That's an insane thing to ask somebody to do.
Dude, and that's in other countries too. When I was in Ecuador,
That's normal.
We were at a gorgeous resort, and they were like, the pipes do not handle toilet paper here. So take all the shit and then just put it right next to you.
It's horrible.
In your hotel room.
It's disgusting.
As we all do in our homes. And I was like, no. And we were just flushing it because I was like,
yeah, you're causing horrible plumbing issues.
But yeah, so maybe that's it, Ev. Maybe it's like a heart artery thing with a stint where I'm like,
we need new pipes. We need new infrastructure.
Wider. Like new homes should be built with pipes that like, here's the sink drain, and then they immediately go to this wide, and then they move through your house. And you just make the adjustments.
Maybe the cyclosporiasis was a fucking thing that the government put on us so that they
clean out those pipes.
So they don't need to make bigger pipes. So if we give everybody diarrhea, the shit's going to be smaller.
Yep.
It's so obvious.
So maybe it's more of a pipe problem than a drain problem, but I'm taking it out on drains because my drain always.
I do think I think what should be on Fraud Watch is hair.
We should all be shaving our bodies.
That could maybe do that.
But it is every time I
hair.
have blocked hair that has fallen out.
Fallen hair.
Yeah, fallen hair is on Fraud Watch. Because it is, I mean, I have snaked a drain before. I remember snaking a drain.
It's horrible.
I'm going to puke telling this story. In our first apartment in LA, because like the shower was just straight up flooding.
Yeah.
And I stuck one of those drain snakes down there and pulled up a rainforest of hair. And keep in mind, I had just moved into this apartment. So like none of that hair was my hair. And I was like, I'm going to die in this moment, dude.
And it's all black and like mucusy and shit. Oh. So you, Tub Shroom, there's a product called the Tub Shroom, which is pretty great.
What is it? Shrooms?
It's basically like it's like this rubber drain plug that goes in there that it's kind of shaped like a T, but it's cylindrical.
Yeah.
Look up the Tub Shroom.
Okay.
It'll help you.
Cool. Evan, do you want to go?
Yeah. Fraud Watch?
Yeah.
My fraud is LOL. Laughing out loud.
Wait, this typing LOL
Let him finish.
Or literally laughing?
No, not laughing. Laughing's great. We love laughter.
I love laughter.
Isn't that fun? But no, when was the last time you fucking typed LOL to somebody and you actually LOL'd?
Oh, this is a good Larry David take.
Yeah.
Nobody's LOLing.
I have two answers to that.
Yeah.
One, sometimes I type LOL. It is almost certainly in all caps, and it is a joke, or I am not laughing out loud at all. But I'll send something to Dan like the Wings have missed playoffs for the 7th year in a row. Lol, you know, because I'm like
sarcastic
enraged.
laugh.
Yeah. I'm not laughing at all. So that's one scenario where I type LOL. The other scenario, which I think you'll appreciate, and a couple of my friends will know this because I do it a lot, I send texts to them that say true lol. Like I type out TRUE.
Oh, there you go.
Because I've actually, like, if they send me something and I go, I will go true lol.
There you go. That's good.
Because I just wanted them to know I really did.
Yeah. It's been so overused, right?
Yeah, I unfortunately do use it sarcastically only. And if I hit you with a lowercase LOL, I'm saying I'm embarrassed with how much of a fucking idiot you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
True. That's
Wow.
when I go lol, it's me rolling my eyes and being like this, you're such a clown. I can't even begin to process this. The amount of times that I want to reply to people on Twitter with lowercase LOL is I'm just like, you're embarrassing.
The thing that makes me curious about this too is like, I think that because we're more isolated, you know, like we're watching things on our own. And I was listening to somebody, I forget who it was, maybe it was like Emily Blunt talking about like why comedies in movie theaters are so great because you're all laughing together. And it's something we're not doing as much anymore. Like when you're watching a movie at home, how many times are you just sitting there going like, laughing? Like you're not. Like when you're at home, you're just sort of like, that was fun. You're like, you recognize that it's funny, but you're not actually. I think it would be a better society if we were together actually laughing out loud rather than just typing LOL.
That's why the movie theater is the best.
Yeah.
Dude, absolutely.
I laugh in a movie theater way more than when I laugh at home. But I do, Evan, it is such a delightful moment when you're at the movie theater and when you're at home watching a movie alone.
Yeah.
And you truly laugh out loud.
That's true.
I'm always like, damn, that was fucking hilarious. Like, this is a great moment.
Yeah. So
That's a good one. Mine's a bummer. And it has a caveat of it's not this thing's fault, but my fraud watch is summer.
Oh my God. I don't like this.
Summer is over, dude.
Yeah. Well, summer ends on the 4th of July. We always know that.
And that's why it's on fraud watch. Summer is too short. And it's just it's a disaster. I was looking at something and I was looking at the calendar and being like, okay, like this is what's going on. And then next thing you know, you blink and it's August and summer's really over when August comes around. And I was thinking to myself, okay, summer, technically, we always used to think like summer starts in June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, we got June, July, and August. And like then you're kind of back to school. And when you become an adult, I feel like with fucking global warming and so many different things too now, it's like June arrives and I'm now talking to friends and family who have kids. Kids are in school until like June 20th. Now.
Yeah.
You forget that. We were like that.
I don't think that that's true, dude. Shut the fuck up, Chris. You're a fucking idiot. You don't know shit. At least in college, I was out by May.
Oh yeah, college you are.
Oh yeah, now you
Yeah,
agree.
they
Fuck,
start
that's the whole
winding
you're
school
a pig,
down.
dude. You're a rat pig. So kids are in school till like the end of June. Insane. Also, all of these bullshit fucking sports like hockey aren't done until the end of June. And then it's like, okay, now it's July. And again, this is more of an adult problem, but it's like, now there's a billion weddings and there's like people are going on summer vacations because they have no, why are you going on vacation in summer? Enjoy summer. It's summer. And you blink, 4th of July is there, it's over. And then August comes and now you're already going back to school shopping and people are like, it's again in sports, people are like, oh, it's training camp, it's this, it's that.
Yeah.
And then that is over and then it's September
Football.
and then it's September and it's Labor Day weekend and actually your life is over and summer's just dead.
Yeah.
So it's like summer, again, it's not summer's fault. Summer's not the fraud, but summer has been made fraudulent because it's too short. And I'm like, we need to do a better job as a world of letting summer exist. And I think this is, here we go, classic Dan. We're coming around to this is a U.S. problem, and every fucking employer in the United States needs to go the entire month of August, no one works.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think of July and August.
And you know how I know
That'd
that
be
this
great.
would work?
Yeah.
We all went through COVID. August, nothing is open, dude.
Yep.
No restaurants are open. No nothing. We are all just not working for an entire month. Go enjoy yourself, cook at home, don't go into an office. Everyone still gets paid. We're just taking a fucking month off so people can remember that summer is supposed to be for summer.
Are hotels open so you can travel or you have to stay home?
You have to stay home.
Yeah, because then you're forcing all the hotel workers and restaurant people to work.
They get
double pay.
They get December off.
They get December
They
off.
get Christmas off.
Any hotel or restaurant that stays open for the month of August, everyone gets paid double.
Yeah, okay.
Double pay.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, I know in Europe, I mean, they take longer vacations in Europe, don't they? Like in France, don't they have a crazy amount?
Yes, and dude, the amount of time off on a given day to day that people in other countries have is like they're like, go home for lunch, see you in 3
amazing.
hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what, dude? What
And
is
it
happening?
works perfectly.
Yeah, of course it does.
It's crazy. But summer is on fraud watch.
too short.
Because it's way too short, man. Like I can't believe it's July 15th and I'm like summer's already over.
I think we should start summer in May. I think it should be like May 5th.
Yeah, because that's what it is in college.
Yes, I completely agree.
So then you get an extra month, basically.
But again, sports ruin summer.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Fucking nightmare. But it's like we just gotta. Summer's gone already. Summer is over.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, come on. I think you got the rest of July. You got 15 days.
No, dude. So July 4th happens and then summer is dead.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, as someone with an August birthday, whenever August 1st would hit when I was younger, I wanted to off myself.
I know, dude.
Wow.
Because I was like, my birthday meant school was coming back. And I was like so devastated.
Dude.
I actually remember getting to college and the amount of friends that I had in college who were like, dude,
exactly
I'm
what you're
so glad college is back because like I get to see all my friends and I'm like, so you have a terrible life.
Yes.
You go home and you have no friends.
Dude, I so funny, bro. Every May, the same story, but so many kids in college with me would be like, I'm so sad. The school year's ending. And I was like, what? Dude, I am going home.
Maybe they had abusive families. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
they might have had a bad home
He's
situation.
like, I get the belt when I go home.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
okay, well, you should maybe look into
They
summer
put
school.
me in a cage. Yeah.
There's some extra credits floating around here for you.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Just
go to
stay.
summer school.
Yeah, god damn. So I hear you on that big time.
You know the expression "youth is wasted on the young."
Yep.
That I think about that so often with how easy college must have been.
Yeah.
You're just a kid and you're dumb and things you think are important that aren't important. But when I think about college, I'm like, I used to wake up and I'd have like 2 classes in a day and it was from like 9 a.m. to noon. And I was like, fucking man, college is a grind.
Yeah, this sucks.
And I'm like, could you imagine having like the mindset and practices you have now and just going back to college and being like, oh, this is the easiest thing in the world?
It's so true. To me, high school is more like actual work life, and college is like this little nugget of something else that you don't get back.
Dude.
But like the rest of your life is just high school again.
High school is prison.
Yeah.
High school is actually prison.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is a great take.
I've had this exact thought.
Yeah.
High school was you had to get to that motherfucker at like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you would have your first class at 8 a.m. and it would literally be like this: class, 45-minute lunch break, class. It was like you were going from one awful situation to the next, no matter what. Everyone was hawking you. They were giving you detention if you wore a hat in the hallways. Like high school is actually prison. And then we were freed in college and we went like this. My life is so hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's the easiest it'll ever be.
Yeah, correct. It will never get better than this.
All right, we'll get some top hits.
All right, top hits. I'll
got
start. Top hits for me is baldness.
What?
Rapper Pitbull. Okay?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Brought together 22,101 fans wearing bald caps at London's BST Hyde Park Festival, officially breaking the world record for the largest gathering of its kind.
Of bald cap record or
Yes.
because if they just stole a bald person record, then I will not stand for
It
it.
said of its kind, most bald caps in
Okay.
one place. But rapper Pitbull making it cool to be bald.
Yeah.
And I think I have seen a lot of people recently, shout out Sincere's dad on Love Island, who gotta just go bald.
Oh, yeah.
Going bald can be a vibe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my brother does it.
You need the right
Shaved
shape.
head.
Yeah.
You do need the right head shape, but to me, and I know that this is a money thing, so apologies, but with the technology we have in Turkey and with the hair transplant stuff, you don't even need to go to Turkey. Go to Dr. Leonard in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
He's great.
Go to John Cena's
Apparently.
guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember Rob Ninkovich on the New England Patriots did commercials for him, and I was always like, oh, cool, Dr. Leonard. You got to go one or the other. Go if you were balding and you were doing the George Costanza, go get a hair transplant or do whatever Landon Donovan did, or just bick it
Yeah.
and be Pitbull.
And be
it's-
Pitbull.
Yeah. And I think stuff like this is Pitbull raising awareness.
That's great.
And I think that's great.
Okay, you turned that around for me.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't love the bald cap aspect. I would be more because it feels like stolen valor. I feel like they should have gotten actual.
Me
bald
too, dude.
Well, I'm sure that they tried. I'm sure there were a ton of bald people there, but to me, it's more support. Like if
Stand
you're-
with you.
Yeah. Like they're not getting anything for wearing that bald cap. I suppose they got a Guinness World Record, but
Yeah. Do you remember when Dave Coulier had cancer and he had to shave his head? And then John Stamos came out and was in support. He took a picture of him with a bald cap and he was like, I'm gonna support my friend and wear a bald cap. I was like, Just shave your head, John.
Yeah,
but he was
John
like, my hair
Stamos
is
is
too
like
perfect.
this. You want me to shave your
Yeah,
head?
Stamos is like, no, I don't. No, I'm not doing that.
And I completely, I can respect that.
I'll put a bald cap on. Though.
Yeah.
It's like, then don't do the photo.
Yeah, then don't do
Just
it. No
don't
one
do
asked you
it.
to do this.
Yeah.
So if there are any of the fellas listening right now who are you're starting to go bald and you don't want to do the transplant, and wondering, this is me saying Pitbull has your back, and so do I.
This is me saying, unless you want to get into comedy, in which case, absolutely keep the horseshoe because it's way funnier.
Yes.
Like, you look too fucking cool and badass if you shave your head.
Yeah.
But if you have like the Larry David, the horseshoe, like, it's comedy gold.
Yeah.
So keep that if you want to be funny.
True.
That's actually so true.
Make sure to put on sunscreen though.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You get torched up there.
Yeah.
I'm going top hits. I'm going to get made fun of for this, but I will stand my ground.
Okay.
Card tricks. I think I've always been a Magic guy. I think I'm sad that the world of the Prestige left us. Like, I wish we still did that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't like at all Magic shows now that are like, there's such a big production. There's always like the one big one at the end of the Magic Castle night. That's, in my opinion, the worst one by far. Because I'm like, what? Okay, this is all bullshit.
But you like the up close card guys.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think a cool, and I definitely am not also saying like there's the Wonderwall guy playing acoustic the whole party, and there's the dude doing card tricks in the corner the whole party. I'm not condoning that either.
Right.
But I'm saying seeing a cool card trick is awesome. And I had liked a video where some guy was walking around a World Cup stadium and did a card trick for these Dutch fans or something, and they went apeshit. So my reels has been feeding me more of stuff like that. And now I'm in a loop because I keep liking them because they're sick. But I just think a cool card trick is awesome. And if you are someone who someone came up to you and showed you a cool card trick and you went, I guess that's stupid. Then I'm like, what, bro? Like, your mind was just blown out of its skull, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that's lame and stupid? You're lame and stupid. Card tricks are sick.
Go ahead.
No, I go, please.
I was gonna say, do you have a desire to learn like how it works, or do you just want to be mystified?
Receiving it, I just want to be mystified.
You don't want to know the secrets of how they did it.
I like card tricks. I don't know that many. I used to know more. I like card tricks. And if you were to, I'm not opposed to someone teaching me one and me learning it. You know, I'm not like, oh, the secret's too sick. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'll learn it. But when someone's doing card trick to me, not only do I not want to know, but also I'm not looking. I'm not like, you know, I'm just
trying to figure it out.
Yeah, like this will be sick, and I'll
just
be
take
so
me
pumped.
on the ride.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that.
I have never understood the card tricks are lame people.
They're dope.
It's a cool trick.
Yeah.
I think card tricks are lame is a big propaganda by someone who got tricked by a card trick and they were embarrassed and they were like this, you're a nerd.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Okay.
I also, what I think is funny is every time you see a person doing card tricks who's also funny.
Yeah.
And people go like this, oh, that's cool. He's kind of like a comedy magician. And I'm like this, every magician is a comedy magician. I feel like we have been tricked by the David Blaines of the world in being like this. Magicians take themselves so seriously. They're all comedians.
Yep.
You go to the Magic Castle, every one of them is a comedy show that also has magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only two non-comedy magicians are David Blaine and Joe Bluth.
Yeah.
And they it either goes really well or really poorly. I suppose Chris Angel is also a lunatic.
Chris Angel's
And like David
he's the guy-
Copperfield, was he also?
He's definitely a
funny,
comedian
yeah.
for sure.
Was he funny?
Penn and Teller are hilarious.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
that, it is a whole thing.
Chris Angel and Blaine obviously did. Well, Blaine was just doing shit like human physical limitations.
Yeah, did you see him on the Netflix show or whatever he did?
I
Where
think
he was
so.
like burning himself?
Oh yeah, dude, he's done it all.
Yeah,
Chris
he is-
Angel is what I'm talking about, where he's like, I'm walking on this water. And
I'm gonna
like,
hang myself by my
mind
nipples.
no, you're not, dude. Like, there's a fucking thing under the like. This is so stupid. Where David Blaine's doing card tricks that almost made Harrison Ford kill
There's a
himself.
guy. There's a guy on Instagram. I think his name's like Brother K Magic or something, and he's like he wears a GoPro or like meta glasses and then does card tricks, and he goes into very dangerous social scenarios. Like he goes to a line outside of a bar with like a bunch of drunk girls where he could get ridiculed.
Yeah.
But he tries to win them over with his magic
That's
tricks.
awesome.
And then he gives them his Snapchat average.
Yeah, I mean, oh, dude, I saw
I'm
that.
like,
Yeah,
good job.
There's the guy I think it's called Magic by Jason or something, but it's just him at his like poker table essentially. He just does a trick, but he does tricks that fans submit. They're like, do this, and he just does it. And dude, this guy, I've seen a lot of his reels now. He's so good that it feels like AI, like because he just literally he does whatever you want, like, and then the thing is right every time to the point that I'm like, what are you doing?
Is this staged?
Yeah, I'm like, holy fuck, bro.
All right, card tricks. I like it. Ev, close us out.
Top hit. I guess I'll be more generic about this, but just fucking live music, not in bars specifically, but I know Dan hates live music in bars, but on Friday, my wife and I got cheap tickets to the Wes Anderson music night at the Hollywood Bowl because they were doing like 3 nights.
And is it all scores from Wes movies?
It's like scores. Beck was there playing music. His original composer, Mark Mothersbaugh, was there, and his band played, and like Bill Murray hosted it. And tickets were so cheap. They had all this Criterion stuff there. They had like all the Wes Anderson shit, and it was just like, you could bring your own wine. Yeah. You could bring your own like food.
That's always the vibe there. It's great.
And like, I mean, some concerts they don't let you do that. Like if it's a leased concert for like a major act at the Hollywood Bowl, they kind of like make you buy the fucking expensive drinks. But like the Hollywood Bowl specifically is just, I was telling my wife, I was like, if we move away from LA, this will be like one of the places I miss the most.
Dude, I wish I had gone to that. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was a great night. But just like, go see live music if you have a chance. Spend a little money. I mean, this was cheap. I probably wouldn't have gone if it was a really expensive ticket, but it was a fucking great night. So if you have a chance to go to an orchestra, go do it because it was a blast.
Dude, I like when they do the movies there. They'll be like, we saw Harry Potter once where there's the live orchestra is there playing the score.
Yeah.
And this is similar to the Card Magic by Jason guy. They're so good that you almost forget they're there.
You don't
just watching the movie.
It's so precise.
Yeah, because I'm like, they're actually playing.
I once did mushrooms and went there for John Williams, like
the John Williams night.
Yeah, and they just played all the music from all of his different movies, and also they were playing like snippets from the movies.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, dude.
Did you get emotional?
Oh yeah, but the roller coaster of like the Jurassic Park theme is happening, and you're like, this is incredible. And then it goes to Saving Private Ryan, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, dude. We were because everybody brings lightsabers because they do Star Wars, So my wife and I went. Me and Megan, and we had smoked a little grass, so we were a little stoned, and we do the Star Wars. Yeah, everybody's got the lightsabers. Everybody have fun, and then John Williams goes, and now a piece from Schindler's List.
Yes,
dude. I leaned over to Megan. I said, "Get your lightsabers out!" And we both cracked up the entire time.
And
I was
amazing.
So embarrassed. I was like, "Oh, I feel like an asshole because I'm literally like trying to stifle my laughs during this really emotional thing from a really fucking important movie, and I'm ruining it."
I'm gonna be selfish and tweak Evan's top hits to scores and composition.
Yeah,
that's good.
And now I'm fired up.
Movies without the scores fucking suck.
Correct. Suck, dude. Except for No Country for Old Men, one of the strangest achievements of all time. There's no music in that movie, and it's fucking insane.
It's unbelievable.
That fires me up. Cool. Okay, let's do a blind ranking. Great idea by Ev. We did blind ranking last week. Best Nickelodeon shows. Today we're doing blind ranking Nickelodeon live action Nickelodeon shows from the 90s.
Little part 2.
Yeah. We only did cartoons last time, so now we're doing live action.
And it was really awesome seeing the split between the Ren and Stimpy Roccos of the world
and
in the comments too.
The gross kids.
Yeah. It was awesome. It was a war.
The amount of gross kids that emerged in my like text from friends and in the comments and DMs, I was just like, this year old gross kid. Shout out Schmoopy, gross kid.
Yeah.
She was like, it's not gross if it's funny. And I was like, it's still gross.
It's disgusting.
It's still disgusting. So we're doing blind ranking live action Nickelodeon shows from the 90s.
All that.
That is a fucking heavy hitter.
Interesting one to come out with because I didn't like that show as much as everyone else.
You are an idiot. It is all that is SNL.
That's SNL, right? Yeah. The SNL for kids. Lori Beth Denberg
made a feature in Workaholics.
Really?
Yeah, she did.
That's the only person. She's always there.
Dude, we got Keenan and Kel from that. Amanda Bynes from that. All that was.
There's some gas coming though.
I can only think of one that I think is better. Again, your act, dude. All that was incredible.
I don't like 2. This is not good.
Well, I just can't do 3.
I knew this one was going to cause a problem.
Oh, man, dude. All that. You SNL bitches.
Dude, all that was so good. All that was must-watch TV.
No, I think it was bad.
I was watching SNL at the age of 5, so I didn't like all that.
Can I ask you a question? Do you always have to suck?
They weren't.
Do you always have to just be a dumb piece of shit? Because this is what I need. I need you to do. If you are this dumb and contrarian and shitty, either lean into it and become like a total weird guy, or stop this fraudulent act where people think that you are a normal functioning member of society when we all know that you're not.
I don't know if everyone. I'm excited to see what the comment section thinks of all that. But we'll go 2. But if people come to my defense here, then you are going to have some splaining to do.
Listen, if everyone in the comments is like, all that sucked, I will be like, shit, okay, I'm way wrong. But I don't think I am.
It didn't suck. You're right about that. All right, let's go 2.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Oh, what?
Scared the brakes off me. Dude.
But that is because it was good.
Too scary. Couldn't watch it. Dude, I'm being dead ass with you right now. There was times where I was watching Nickelodeon as a kid, and whatever, like Doug would end at 4:30, 4:30 to 5, and then at 5 o'clock, Are You Afraid of the Dark would come on, and that theme song would turn on, and I had to turn the TV off so fast before this theme song even finished. Otherwise, I would piss my pants from fear. Literally, I'd be like, "Oh my god!"
I kind of had the same feeling.
Like literally,
Evan, dead ass.
Listen to this, dude.
This happened, and Chris was like, actually get me out of the house.
Like, I would piss my pants from fear if that theme song.
He was actually like, it was, I remember that. I remember being younger than you. And like that would come on and you would, like, quick. He would either run out of the room if he couldn't get to the remote fast enough or turn it off.
If you get to the shot of the fucking clown in the attic, you're dead.
It's all over.
That's all. Yeah, you got to get off before that clown shot.
That night.
Yeah.
Like,
you did not like that show.
That is a hard 5.
It is kind of crazy that Nickelodeon had just a straight up horror show.
Why did they do that?
Because it was
used to be fucking cool.
There were some great episodes, dude.
Yeah,
great episodes.
All right, so what are we ranking it?
I like 4.
I can't believe you want to put it at 5 just because it scared you.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. Should be 1, I guess, for that reason. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go 4.
4.
It's not a 5. Actually, man, were there any bad? Yeah, there were some bad ones.
Nope. 4.
4.
Salute Your Shorts.
Tremendous.
I really liked this show.
Tremendous. Did you know the song?
Camp on Awana,
we hold you in our hearts.
Then when we think about you,
it makes us wanna fart.
And then they're like,
It's I hope we never part. Now play it right or something.
Yeah. And then I can't remember what else.
Salute Your Shorts was awesome. It was just a show about a camp. It was a summer camp. I wonder if we watch Salute Your Shorts now, if it would be just like absolutely mad.
Yeah, I have bad news for you. I tried to rewatch some
Is it
of
terrible?
It's pretty bad. It's pretty budget, dude. It's
really.
You look at it like,
it's
wow.
definitely budget. Definitely
Low.
budget.
But it had good characters, so that's what we like.
I like that show a lot.
The idiot with the bucket hat on.
Well, remember Zeke the plumber? That was scary too.
The plumber, dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah, God.
I listen. I could go 5 here.
No. I want to go 3.
Sure,
but because we can't go 1.
We have to go 5. Yeah, we have to.
What do you mean,
dude? I'm telling you, if we put Salute Your Shorts at 3. And then like a couple, I can think of 4 right off the top of my head that are so good.
So Are You Afraid of the Dark should have been fucking 5.
No, Are You Afraid of the Dark is good just because it scared you because you're a little bitch.
I want to make sure you guys know there are no game shows on here. Okay. That's a whole separate category. Okay,
that is.
This is live action narrative shows.
Okay, then I'll go 3. That was a huge.
That's a great.
Okay, I wanted to save you.
Next week we're doing game shows.
Next week we're going to do game shows because there's more than 5 of those.
I've been waiting for game shows.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Live action narrative.
Okay, then I will. I think we go 3, I think.
Okay, 3. Salute Your Shorts. I mean, I like Salute Your Shorts.
Yeah, 3.
All right, Adventures of Pete and Pete.
I could go 5.
I didn't like the show.
Because there's one coming I think there's a few coming so big.
I'm going to go 5. Listen, Pete and Pete was cool, but I did not like Pete and Pete.
Was that your favorite show, Evan?
No. It's not. It's I'm really curious to know what you guys think is a great Nickelodeon live action
What
show.
was a good? What was
It was called All That.
What was the premise of Pete and Pete?
Pete and Pete is
Two
a
brothers.
delightfully quirky show that looks at the lives and adventures of two redheaded brothers with the same name.
Do you remember it? Remember the one younger brother had a tattoo of like a hot lady on his arm called Petunia?
You know what?
yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I think we're
Forgot
wrong. I think Pete and Pete might have been incredible.
But I think it was just I didn't get it.
It was very
I was-
surreal and like quirky.
I was
Yeah.
loving Salute Your Shorts.
Danny Tamborelli, I think.
Yeah.
He was in Mighty Ducks too.
Oh, okay.
He's his sister's the sick figure skater. He was a figure skater as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a Nickelodeon ledge. He was also in Good Burger.
I think 5, dude.
Okay, 5. We just have one left.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, your number one's Clarissa Explains It All.
I actually love that show.
Me too.
I actually
but-
loved that show. I actually loved that show, and it wasn't what I thought was going to be one, but that is a tremendous one. And I like that way more than All That.
I mean, it was
What's her name
Melissa
again?
Joan Hart.
Melissa Joan Hart. Yeah.
Like Clarissa Explains It All was fucking
That's the
sick.
one. That's oh no, yeah, yeah. She's incredible because she was Sabrina too, right? Wasn't she the teenage witch?
Yes.
And
Yes.
she's like
What?
TG.
Was she?
I thought so.
Yeah.
And she's like
You might be
TGI
right.
Friday. Dude, Clarissa was.
Wasn't there some
gas.
dude that used to like
She sure
come
was.
into her window with a ladder?
Dude, that's what I was just trying to remember.
She was
but maybe
kind of,
that was the
Dude,
witch
Clarissa Explains It All was like an OG break the fourth wall show.
Yeah, dude.
It was like
That show's awesome.
Yeah, I like that show. I think Pete and Pete was way better though.
I not for me. Like it probably was. And if we rewatch, I'm like Pete and Pete's good.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
was-
dude,
Yeah.
Clarissa Explains It All had like aliens in it. Like
was
that.
awesome.
What about what was that? What was the show that you were expecting?
I actually am not even positive now that I'm saying it. This was a Nickelodeon show, but I remember quite literally nothing about it except loving it. Hey Dude.
Oh yeah.
Hey, dude. Yeah, it was a Dude Ranch.
Yeah,
show.
I
loved
was
Hey
gonna
Dude.
put Hey Dude on, but I thought Hey Dude and Salute Your Shorts were like too similar.
They
are.
were very, very similar. It was like
Yeah.
Black Sheep and Tommy Boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Alex Mack, the one where she could turn into fucking
Also a
liquid
sick
silver?
one,
She
dude.
was like T1000.
I forgot
Very
about
cool
that.
show.
That show was great.
I think we probably butchered this. I think Pete and Pete should have. No, I think All That should have been one.
No. Clarissa, I'm thrilled.
I'll be honest. Your distaste for All That is like very strange.
I just
very
said Clarissa's
strange.
one.
And I will say this: if I had known game shows weren't in it, I would have lobbied heavy for All That to be one.
I just don't think I
Game
liked
shows are
the
coming up
sketch
next.
show. I wanted more narrative.
Yeah, but you're dumb, dude. Like
Well,
we
I'm
got
just
the
telling you.
Amanda show because of All That.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got Good Burger because of All That.
Also, the reason why Keenan is like the longest tenured
Yeah.
SNL cast
Is
member
All
He's
That.
like, I was
because he was
raised
on
on
all.
SNL.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, he's been doing it his whole life.
God, Lori Beth got screwed.
All right, not our best, but that was a good walk down memory lane. All right, that's gonna do it for this episode. Amazing stuff. We love you guys. You're the best. Go check out the new merch, emptynetters.shop. Unbelievable hoodies on there. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow on all of the socials. Send us around to all your friends. Have an amazing weekend. We'll see you at Fanatics Fest if you are there. And if you're not, don't worry. You're going to see all the content coming out. Until we see you next time.
Skate hard.